Beginning of the year, for me, one of the most important things is to build those relationships. Make a connection, get to know your students on a really individual, personal level. You can find out what they're anxious about, what they're excited about. Find out about their reading lives, about their family lives, and about their social lives. These can be done without taking too much time, but if we're conscious about it and plan it, they're steps that can have a huge impact and a very powerful impact on you, your students, and your classroom culture throughout the year.
A hack that has worked for me over the years as a teacher has been this idea that knowledge is co-constructed along with our students. What we mean by that is that students already come into the classroom with a certain amount of knowledge that can be called as pre-knowledge or prior knowledge. As teachers, it is important to activate this prior knowledge that students already possess and then to use that as a building and foundational block to build new information or new knowledge. This can be done through some pre-tests, some informal interviews, and many other thinking routines that are out there. It helps students to make a connection with their learning because they're already formulating an understanding based on what they already know, and it kind of activates their memory and thought process as well.
The physical look of a classroom plays such an important role in reflecting the culture of the classroom that it makes a lot of sense for teachers to spend some time planning and creating the classroom environment before the students come in to start the new academic year. So, where should we start? Let's look at the walls. If as a teacher you would like to encourage curiosity and develop a culture of questioning, I suggest you put up some big questions on the wall. Some essential questions that you would want the students to think about and keep coming back to and discussing with you. For example, why should we study history? What does it mean to be a reader? Another thing you can do is to put up students' work on the walls. Posters which expresses their opinions and their ideas. By this you send out a clear message that in this classroom the voice of the student matters, the opinion of the student is valued. Along with the walls, you may also think how you will organize the desks and the chairs. If you want to create a culture of collaboration and sharing, organize the furniture in a way that makes it easy for students to share and do group activity.
And here's one last tip as you start the year, and that is to take care of yourself. We all know that to be a really good teacher, you need to be calm, stable, and happy yourself. Self-care comes in many forms. One is make sure that you have a good friend at school, a colleague you can have lunch with and talk to. Two is to make sure you're physically healthy. You get your daily exercise, yoga, meditation, whatever you need to feel fit and healthy. And three is to make sure you are learning and growing through the year. At TREE, we have many workshops, fireside chats, talks, and events for teachers, many different ways to help you learn and grow and to support you through the year. So stay in touch with TREE, follow us on social media, and good luck for the year.